Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Tiffany's Fine Art. I'm Tiffany, the artist behind it all, and I want to thank you for joining me for another painting tutorial. In today's tutorial, we are going to go back to this painting that I've been working on for weeks, and I'm going to show you how I did all the rocks on this back mountain. And the technique that I use is the same technique I'm going to use for the rest of the rocks, just a little bit more in detail than these ones that are more in the foreground. If it's your first time here, I'd like to say a very big hello. And if you haven't caught up on how I got to this part right now, there will be pop-ups that happen so you can see how I did the sky and also how I blocked in my painting in the very beginning. So make sure to check those out. If you have any comments throughout the video, make sure to leave them in the description below and I read every single one of them. So I'm just adding in a little bit of shadow here and there to define the mountain a little bit more and where the rocks are really actually going to be. In my blocked in phase, I'm not really focused too much on the proper color or the right shape of the rock. My idea when I block in is pretty much just to get my idea down on canvas and approximately place the object in the area that I want it to go. But it does not depict the final product at all. So right now I'm defining where I want the rocks a lot more, and you can start to see them start to form. After I have the mid-tone down, that's what I start with, I go over and I place the highlights in about the right spot so I can see where the sun is coming from. After I have the highlights on, I'll go back and I'll work in the shadows. And that's pretty much what I do throughout the entire process. I always start with the highlights because they seem easier. If I put on the darks first and then go in with the highlights, I tend not to get as many highlights as I like. So I always start with the highlights and then work in the darks and the shadows all over the place through, and I go back between the rocks and the grass. I'll switch between back and forth with them. You really just go back and forth between lights and darks until you achieve the look that you would like. So there you have it. Rocks really aren't that hard if you just pay attention to... Seriously? Right now? Seriously? I almost had that perfect. Rocks really aren't that hard if you just pay attention to light source and make sure to vary them up. Just rocks are not all the same. There's flat ones, round ones, crazy looking ones, jagged ones. Just have fun with it. I hope you learned a lot from this tutorial. If there's any questions that you might have, make sure to leave them in the comments below and I'll read them. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you'd like to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe. Make sure to turn on that tiny little annoying bell so you get notified every single time I upload a new video and you won't miss any. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!